What happens when the same accusations you throw at others come back around to your own family? That's the twist in the story surrounding Bill Pulte, head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. Recently, Pulte made headlines by accusing Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook of abusing homestead exemptions, a property tax break designed only for someone's primary residence. But now, public records have revealed that Pulte's own father and stepmother, Mark and Julie Pulte, claimed the same kind of exemption on homes in both Florida and Michigan. In most cases, that's not allowed. This discovery has raised serious questions about whether the family may have benefited from the same practice Bill Pulte so publicly condemned. According to tax officials in both states, you can only claim one homestead exemption, period. It's meant to make living in your primary home more affordable, not to give multiple discounts across states. But records show the Pultes had exemptions on a nearly $1 million property in Bloomfield Township, Michigan, and a $4.25 million waterfront home in Boca Raton, Florida. After questions were raised, Michigan officials moved quickly to revoke the exemption there, saying revised tax bills would be sent along with penalties and interest. Officials in Florida, however, stated that since their claim predates Michigan's, the issue would likely be resolved at the Michigan level. The twist gets even more complicated when you look at how the Michigan property was being used. Reuters reported that the house was actually rented out, which also violates the terms of the exemption. In fact, a current tenant confirmed living there, but had no idea who the actual owners were. Michigan's assessor confirmed that renting out a property while claiming it as a primary residence isn't allowed, and as a result, the exemption has already been revoked. While the exact amount of savings isn't yet clear, in Florida alone, the tax break was worth an estimated $158,000 in 2025, showing how valuable these exemptions can be. For Bill Pulte, this revelation is awkward timing. He's been very vocal about Lisa Cook, accusing her of the exact same misuse of exemptions, even taking his claims to the Justice Department, and sharing his criticisms with his 3 million followers on social media. Pulte has portrayed financial misrepresentation as fraud and warned against it in strong terms. Meanwhile, his father and stepmother may now be facing thousands in back taxes and penalties for what appears to be the same issue. That contrast has drawn public attention and made the situation even more controversial. The Pulte family, long connected to real estate and political influence, has a reputation for high-profile business and philanthropy. Mark Pulte, Bill's father, even made headlines in 2021 for selling a Palm Beach property for $122 million. At the time, a record-setting deal. With that kind of wealth and visibility, every move is closely watched. Now, as Michigan moves to collect back taxes and Florida stands by its original exemption, the family faces scrutiny not just from local governments, but also from the court of public opinion. The situation highlights how even the most powerful families are not immune to questions about fairness, accountability, and the rules that apply to everyone else. At the end of the day, this case is about more than just property tax bills. It raises a bigger question. How do we hold public figures accountable when personal actions collide with their public statements? For many Americans, property taxes are a major expense, and homestead exemptions are designed to offer relief fairly and within clear rules. When those rules are stretched or broken by people in powerful positions, it fuels public frustration and distrust. Whether intentional or not, the Pulte family's dual exemptions now serve as a reminder that transparency and consistency matter, not only for federal officials, but for anyone with influence. This story will continue to unfold, but it already offers a striking example of why integrity in both words and actions is so important in public life.